Thanks again. Just to clarify for accuracy, the United States did not issue a new pence coin in 1979. That denomination belongs to the United Kingdom, where new pence coins were minted between 1971 and 1981 as part of the decimalization of British currency. However, if you're looking for a script about the history of the 1979 UK 10 new pence coin, I've written a full YouTube script on that below. Hashtag clapperboard YouTube video script. 1979 10 new pence. The forgotten story behind this British coin. Studio microphone, focus. History of the UK 10 new pence coin from 1979. Intro, midnight to 020. Musical note upbeat British-themed intro music. Camera with flash visual. 1979 10 new pence coin spinning slowly on a black velvet surface. Studio microphone, it's big, it's bold, and it's British. The 1979 10 new pence coin is more than just an old piece of metal. It's a symbol of a major change in the UK's monetary history. But what's the story behind this iconic coin? Let's dive into the fascinating history of the 10 new pence from 1979. Section 1. Birth of new pence, 021 to 120. Scroll. To understand the 1979 version, we need to go back to 1971, the year the UK fully adopted the decimal system. This major shift replaced the complicated old currency system of pounds, shillings, and pence with a simpler one based on 100 new pence to a pound. Speech balloon. To help the public adjust, early decimal coins had the word new pence printed on them, including the 10p coin. Brick footage of 1971 coin sets, public education posters, and street interviews from the time. This era saw a complete transformation in British coinage, and the 10 new pence was one of the largest and most valuable coins in everyday use. Section 2. The 1979 edition, 121 to 220. Spiral calendar. By 1979, the 10 new pence had already been in circulation for 8 years. The coin was made of copper-nickel, weighed 11.31 grams, and had a diameter of 28.5 mm, making it significantly larger than today's 10p coin. Crown. On the obverse, it featured the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, with Her Majesty wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Lion face. On the reverse, we see the powerful lion passant guard ant, a heraldic symbol used in the royal arms of England, designed by Christopher Ironside. Show close-ups of real 1979 10p coins and modern ones for comparison. The design was bold and elegant, capturing both tradition and the modernizing spirit of the era. Section 3. Political and economic context, 221 to 330. Chart decreasing. The late 1970s were a challenging time for Britain, with economic struggles, inflation, and political transitions. 1979 was the year Margaret Thatcher became Prime Minister, marking a new direction for the UK. Moneybag. At that time, 10 pence had considerable purchasing power, roughly equal to 50p or more today. You could buy a loaf of bread or ride the bus with a single 10p coin. Receipt */ visual, vintage ads, market prices, buses, etc. This coin was not just currency, it was part of daily life for millions of Britons. Section 4. Production and circulation, 331 to 410. Hammer. In 1979, the Royal Mint produced over 114 million 10 new pence coins. Because of this high mintage, the coin is not rare, but it remains historically significant. Classical building, / footage of Royal Mint archives or reenactments. These coins were made to last and stayed in circulation until 1992, when the smaller 10p coin was introduced, making the older large-size versions obsolete. Section 5. The new is dropped, 411 to 450. Scissors. By 1982, the phrase new pence was dropped, and coins began using the simpler term 10 pence. This marked the end of the new era, as decimalization had become normal by then. Camera with flash / display side-by-side coins, 1979 new pence, and post-1982 10 pence. This makes the 1979 version one of the last few years to carry the new pence label, a short-lived chapter in British coinage history. Section 6. Why it matters, 451 to 530. Speech balloon. So why should we care about a coin that's barely worth 10p today? Because it represents a turning point, not just in currency, but in modern British identity. It's a coin from a time of transition, from old to new, from tradition to modernity. Brain. Collectors value the 1979 10p for its bold size, elegant design, and the role it played in Britain's monetary evolution. Outro, 531 to 610. Clapperboard. Footage of collectors flipping through albums, holding the 1979 10p with gloves. If you have a 1979 10 new pence in your collection, now you know its story. It may not be rare or highly valuable, but it carries decades of history in its silver shine. Let us know in the comments if you own one of these coins. Smash that like button if you enjoyed learning the history, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for more amazing coin stories. Let me know if you want a value script, condition guide, or the U.S. 1979 Susan B. Anthony Dollar history next.